Oh boy. Last autosave. Thank you. Like, I've had to get a lot more serious about this game than I thought I would. Let's see if I can just fight a cucumber. Okay, that's a needler. Could get some medicinal herbs. Oh, we feel the enemy staring into our very soul. Alright, let's focus the needler. I need those. Don't use them all. Oh no, twice! No! Oh no. Oh no. I think we run. I think we try and flee. No! No! Oh no! Okay. Let's get lucky. One cucumber. We can do this. We can fight one cucumber. We've got this all day. Does one hit. Boom. Okay, not quite dead. Get out of here. Give me that level 5. Let's go. All right. And we have a heal spell now. Okay, so this is also going to be impactful. As we level up, we'll get skill points, and these will let us get new skills and abilities. So, we have 3 skill points right now. And so, like I said, normally we have 4 different categories. We can, we start with characters builder will expand later on, and it expands for characters based on certain story points. So we'll kind of keep those in mind. Normally, I kind of go into like the greatsword tree because you can really do some good early damage. But like I said, I think right now I'm going to focus on maybe just being a little more defensive. Maybe, and just keep the shield equipped. And then maybe look into like, because we could also use some things like Metal Slash will be useful in that kind of thing. So right now it's not a ton. This also costs mana, so we're probably not going to be using this for a minute. But we do have Flame Slash, so we can go ahead and unlock. Okay, so that's huge. We're level 5. We have heal. We do also have... We've technically started the game with like 5 skill seeds, which give us extra skill points. So we could go ahead and dump those into us, because I think the pep chance is 8. And this leads us to getting Zap, especially since if we're going to go shield, we're not going to have a ton of like AoE clear for a minute. And Zap is really, really good early clear. So I might actually go for that. And honestly, I think the Holy Aura could be really useful too later on too. So yeah, we might kind of start dipping into the Luminary Tree. You know, if the game didn't want me to have them, then that's not my fault. Okay, let's pick up these items. I'm gonna ignore the monsters. Now that we're level 5, we're big boys. Oh, I just noticed you had. So don't worry, we've only died twice. But we're getting there. Whoa! You can't just jump out like that. Alright. Okay, we will make our way to Heliodor. We're actually getting pretty close. I think there's like another little item spot over the bridge here, so we can grab a little loot as we go. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna try and focus on getting to the castle here. Okay. They won't even see this coming. We're gonna sneak on through. Got a cotton top, okay. We're gonna run away from the platypunk. That killed us the last time, or a couple times before. Okay. And we made it to Heliodor. Finally. All right, we are here. Alrighty, sir. Oh, I haven't seen you around here before. You're here to see the king, you say? Well, you won't find him around here. Better head to the castle. Go straight up this road, climb the steps, keep going, and Bob's your uncle. Just remember that they shut the gates as soon as the sun goes down. The king needs his sleep, you know. Best off heading there bright and early if you want an audience. Alrighty. We'll go ahead and... we will get some of these side quests done. We got a little bit going on here. Wait, little Amelia's stuck on a roof and she won't come down. Someone help her. Alright, I'll get some kitty litter. Oh, thank you so much. You're so nice. Please get Amelia down. She's scared of heights, you know. I'm not gonna lie, first time I did this quest, I had to look it up to see because I didn't notice the cat. So I was just like, where is this cat? Can we go around this way? Also, it's not breaking and entering if the door's unlocked. Then it's just entering. We'll head on up and secure little Amelia. Aw, her paw's stuck. Alright, and we helped out the cat. Hello, child. He's having fun. Good. Oh, actually, it is really funny. So this is one of our shopkeepers here that we can't buy things from. It's really fun because he's like, you know, traditionally I stand on one side of the counter and you stand on the other. You want to give it a try? And I love this game. You did it. You got Amelia off the roof. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here's this. We got some cat litter. So if we got up on that roof, we can get onto others. And we can probably even climb down chimneys. I don't think that's a thing, but it does tell us that it's important to get on roofs and explore. Another big thing is as we go into these various houses, we need to look for bookcases with red books. I didn't know this was here. That wasn't a segue, but boy howdy did it work. So we can pick these up. These will give us either different like lore or like crafting guides, that kind of thing. So this is a book called A Spotter's Guide to Monsters. Artistry takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Intrepid Adventurer. If this book should impress upon you one thing before you set on your quests to see the world, let it be this. The monsters that roam the land at night are far more fearsome than those that appear during the day. Heed these words well, adventurer, and go abroad in the evening only if you're prepared to meet the dangers that wait around you. We're back. It had to restart our bit rate here for it. All right. Or restart the stream to fix the bit rate, but we should be in a much better spot now. Okay. Yeah, so these little books, they have like different helpful information like crafting recipes, as well as just general lore about the world, or the fact that if we go out at night, certain monsters could be stronger and more dangerous foes. So, definitely good. Some medicinal herbs, you'll love to see it. But yeah, so good to kind of explore and check out these rooms. Invade people's wardrobes, because we found a bandana. And don't worry, these people won't mind. They'll be totally fine with this. See? It's such a fine end. He's great. Okay. Yeah. Sweet. So we'll just go through it, make sure we explore all these houses, gather what loot we can. Because that was definitely like my first playthrough. I did not quite realize that you really can just go through and loot all of this. Okay, this is the kid that was having fun. So we're fine. We'll make our way down this way. Do we have anything here? Hello, ma'am. Excuse me. You know, we got some fishnet stockings. It's fine. We don't want to think about why she might have that. We can go up here. Alright. This better be huge. Flurry feather. Let's go. I don't know what that does. Okay, so this guard is going to prevent us from going in here. Little does he know. Okay. Speed run. We're good. Let's go. He doesn't even realize. And then back here, I remember... Yeah, seed of strength. So it's huge. And we can just kind of exist. And he's like, wait a second, how'd you get in here? Alright. And... I think back here is the place that tells you about the red book. The red books. Here's another one. There's a book called The Soldier and the Strategist, A Tale of Two Heroes. Our entry takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. It appears to be a detailed biography of the two great knights who protect the kingdom of Heliodor. So we will get to see more of those two knights in just a bit. Hello, sir. It's a huge place. There's all sorts of surprises awaiting the doughty explorer willing to visit its more out-of-the-way locales. Take a time to check out every nook and cranny you come across. Yeah. And then... Alright. Sick. 9 money. We're huge. Another book. There's a magazine entitled Down and Out in Downtown Heliodor. Art entry takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. In last month's issue, we shed some light on the lesser-known highlights of Heliodor's historic city center. This month, we'd like to take a moment to talk about the city's diverse downtown district. The land this quarter occupies once served as a defensive trench, but with the town's population growing by the day, new arrivals had no choice but to make it their homes in this ditch beyond the walls. Soon, the bustling shantytown had attracted a whole host of colorful characters and and came to be known as the place of great risk, but also great opportunity. Downtown Heliodor's struggle with crime is no secret, but for some thrill seekers, it offers an excitement found nowhere else. Do you dare take a walk on the wild side? So we'll get to see some more of downtown Heliodor later. Sweet, we're restocking our supply of medicinal herbs. That bucket was fine. It was like that when we got here. Okay. Don't know if there's anything. 30 money! That's huge. So, because these doors don't have a little red mark on the map, that they're just for decoration. They're not actual doors. But I think that's most of this half of town. We can go explore this other half real quick. Don't think there's anything this way. These guys are just jamming out, having a good old time. Hello, sir. 37 money. Man, if only we could go shopping with all this money. Moonwort bulb. That was like that when I got here. Bye. Oh, it's locked from the other side. Well, you know what this means. Oh, book. We'll break in from the other side. All right. Book called A Brief History of Heliodor. Situated atop rocky cliffs, Heliodor was never blessed with fertile soil or bounteous rains. Farmers could never reap a plentiful harvest from its earth, which all agreed was barren. But one day, in search of a land to call their own, two brothers came to these unwelcoming wilds and began a daring attempt to reclaim them from nature. Many sneered at their seeming folly, but the brothers paid them no heed and toiled on. A grand irrigation system soon saw... Excuse me. I'm being struck by Shypox. Grand irrigation system soon saw the soil brought to life, and their first yield of crops exceeded all expectations. Their deeds united the farming families around them, and a new, united realm soon sprang up from the transformed land with the two brothers as its kings. Thus was born the nation of Heliodor. Let's see. Excuse me, sir. Okay. So let's see if we can break into the house from another angle and see what's in that locked room. Ooh. Can we climb down the chimney? I'm absolutely convinced that there's treasure down this chimney, but I can't stand dark places, so I'm too scared to go down and have a look. Oh boy, was the little girl right? Boy, howdy she was. Look a little tackle. Seed of deafness. Huge. And there's a scrap of paper hidden in between two books. There's nothing I love more than the longing looks of those slum dwellers who pass beneath my balcony and gawk at my treasure chest with their hungry eyes. The envy of the unwashed masses is well founded, for the chest holds my greatest treasures, but I rest easy in the knowledge that it remains completely inaccessible. Just as I did yesterday, and today, and tomorrow, I shall bask in the covetous glance of the rats scurrying below. Oh boy. What if we were to just take a gander? A gold bracer. Okay, that's pretty useful early on too. So it's not huge, but this is going to give us an extra 4 defense, which is roughly the same. Like, that's twice as what our shield is giving us. So that's actually a pretty big power upgrade right now. So we will take it. I don't think we have an upgrade for a sword now. Awesome. And we unlock the door, and now we're back. That's huge. Let's go. All right, and I think that is most of what's down this way. Don't think there's much else going on here. Break this pot real quick. Just to sow chaos. Okay. There is one more little side quest up here. Here's the armor and weapon shop, you know, if we actually had those, could buy those things. Yep. Bye. Hold on. We're on a Draconian quest. Cool. Just in case they actually do something. Oh my, you can see me, can't you? Only children with hearts most pure can see me. I'm a fairy, you see. You didn't believe me, did you? You must be feeling even weirder than I do. Alright. Great. Okay. And came all the way to Heliodor with just one goal in mind, to catch a glimpse of the 2 greatest heroes in all of history, Sir Jasper and Sir Hendrik. The only problem is they won't let me into the castle. Can you believe it? Well, if I'm not going to meet them in person, I suppose I'll have to bide my time by reading up on them instead. You know, if you wanted to earn my eternal gratitude, you could help me find a book about the exploits of those 2 fabulous knights. We have done that already. So, if we do have managed to find a book about Jasper and Hendrik, make sure to come back and tell me all about it. Guess what, boy? We did. Oh, do I gotta go back and get it? Okay, crap. Where was it? I'm pretty sure that it was at the house here at the end, if I remember right. Was it this one? Yeah, sweet. Cool. Oh, my bad. Hold on. I will restart and read this. Okay. So, it's a book called The Soldier and the Strategist, Tale of Two Cities. No matter how ferocious an assault the monsters may launch against Heliodor, this great kingdom shall not fall, for 2 heroic figures will stand in the path of any attacker. The first is Sir Hendrik, a warrior without equal. Countless times he has ridden his colossal black steed, Obsidian, fearlessly into the heart of an oncoming assault, scattering the enemy like so many leaves. He is chivalrous to a fault, and considered by many to be the greatest swordsman in the world. Even the vilest, most towering troll dare not stand its ground when faced with his whirling greatsword. The second half of this gallant duo is the shrewd and ingenious Sir Jasper. Regarded as the sharpest military mind of the age, he has led heavily outnumbered forces to glorious victory again and again. Though as a swordsman he may be no match for Sir Hendrik, his ability to analyze any battlefield and quickly arrive at the ideal strategy for the situation at hand is unrivaled. With these 2 great men, the swordsman and the strategist, to protect it, Heliodor need fear no foe. Sweet, so we found the book. We'll share it to this guy. And then it's still relatively early in the day, so we might be able to run up and go see the king. Hey, buddy. Oh, hello there. I can tell from that look in your eyes that you found that book. Go on, tell me what it said. What's that? Sir Hendrik is the mightier swordsman, but Sir Jasper is a peerless military tactician. I'd heard as much. And between the two of them, they've made Heliodor a nigh-on unbeatable military force. Well, I never. Fancy that! Ah, I'm so glad you shared that with me. Now I feel a lot closer to my heroes, and I feel a lot safer knowing they're around to protect Heliodor. Thank you for so much for enlightening me. I may not have met them, but this is the next best thing. Here's a little something to say thank you. And a Draconian shilling. So I think we can just sell that for money, if I remember right. Alrighty. Let's see if there's anything useful in these houses real quick. Hello. I mean, this is where the rich people live, so there should be something. 25 gold coins. Sick. That is for later. Another book. There's a book called The Lurid Allure of the Dingy Dungeons. Oh boy. Far below the basements and storerooms of Heliodor Castle, deep within its very bowels, lie the dungeons that house the most heinous and hardened criminals in the kingdom. Many who have been locked away in these cold, dark cells have not lived to see the outside world again. Those whose crimes are deemed truly unforgivable are thrown into the deepest cells of all, from which it is said to be all but impossible to escape, a death sentence in all but name. Take care to stay on the right side of the law, dear reader, lest you too be locked up and the key thrown away forever. Alright, I don't think there's anything in here. We got this big, swanky house. Well, it belongs to some rich and slightly vulgar stranger. He just all of a sudden turned up one day. He is currently indisposed. Cool. Now, we've explored, we've done some light B&E and a little bit of vandalism. Let's go into the castle.
Halt! Not so fast.
State your business.
He explained that we're the luminary and that we've come to speak to the king.
Here, shake my hand, mate. That's the funniest one I've heard all week.
Clear off, will ya? We haven't got time for this kind of nonsense.
But I have this pretty necklace.
Oh, yeah.
Ah? What's that? You want to show that pendant to the king, you say?
Do you mind waiting here a minute?
Huh? Ever so sorry for that little misunderstanding. Please, go right on through. His Majesty's waiting for you.
Sweet. Glad that all cleared up, guys. Thanks. Alright, we're in Heliodor Castle. His Majesty is waiting for you to get to the throne room, head up these stairs and go straight on. Sounds great. I don't think we can actually explore any of this yet. Oh, we can. No way it actually has this stuff. Set of Wayfarer's clothes. Okay. There's a book called King Carnelian Behind the Throne. Having seen several generations of his line, I can say with some certainty that King Carnelian is a rare breed of monarch, possessed of all the qualities required in a truly great leader. Both loved and feared by the populace, he is like a father to them, kind yet stern, firm yet fair. Not since the days of the great kings of old has our nation been so blessed. Though his face may have grown hard and lined since the terrible events that took place those few short years ago, some might say that this has added a certain depth that improves him yet further. To have so resolutely overcome such grief and yet still led his nation boldly onward is surely a sign that Carnelian is a king among kings. Cool. I'm sure this king guy, he seems super nice. Everyone's really proud and excited about him. There's a book called Ardean Geographic. Of the many nations, both large and small, that make up Ardrea, there are 5, the so-called Great Five, that stand above all others in the eyes of the world. Ancient and honorable Dundrasil, steadfast and stony Heliodor, Gallipolis with its noble desert knights, Sniffelheim with its snow-capped towers, and last but not least, Zwardust, carpeted in flowers. These 5 nations guide the world, meeting every few years at the great conference known as the Colloquy of Kings, in order to steer the course of Ardrean affairs in the direction agreeable to all. Oh, sorry. I guess we won't get that treasure chest. Rats. Okay, he totally won't notice us going through his closet. Dang it. I'm sure this is fine. Medicinal herbs! Yes, antidotal herb. That's good. We don't have any way to combat poison right now, other than going to a church, so that's really useful. This is gonna give us a great impression to the king, I'm sure. A leather hat? Sweet. I didn't realize that the first time I played through, I was like, oh yeah, sure, the king's right here, we'll just go right in. It's the king's chamber. Don't let me in, you punk. Alright. We're fine. Let's head on inside into the throne room. Seems very impressive.
That will be quite close enough. Welcome to Heliodor Castle, friend.
The Jewel of Dundrasil. You are bold indeed to have made your way here alone, wanderer. I am Carnelian, ruler of Heliodor. How long have I waited for this day? And now, finally, we meet. Truly, it is an honor. The fact that you come here proffering the jewel and asking to speak with me personally would suggest that you know something of your true nature. I take it that you also bear the mark?
We do.
Yes, the mark of light. Then there is no doubt, you are he. Rejoice, dear subjects. The day is upon us at last. The luminary walks among us once more.
Woohoo!
Tell me, O luminary, where exactly is it that you hail from? I would so very much like to pay tribute to those who took you in and raised you.
Oh yeah, we're from Cobblestone.
I see. Cobblestone, you say? Jasper, you know of this place?
I do, my liege. A village of provincial nobodies deep in the rocky south.
Then I take it you know what to do. Do not disappoint me.
Yes, my liege.
I'm sure that he means well. He's gonna go give us gifts, just like the mayor wanted.
Accursed luminary! I know not what your intent was in coming here alone, but whatever your wicked scheme, know that it shall not succeed!
Hendrik, take this cur, this harbinger of calamity, and cast him into the furthest corner of the dungeon. Know this, the luminary is the root of all evil and will bring naught but misery to our realm.
Oh no.
And why is this? The reason is simple. Just as light is intertwined with darkness, so too is the luminary intertwined with the dread lord of shadows. His coming heralds the resurrection of the Dark One.
Did you really think you could fool one as wise as His Majesty? It was your great misfortune to confront one who knows your true nature. Men, seize this wretch